What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? It's Pretty Girl Love Trap content. And yes, this is the beginning of my live-a-thon, okay? I'll be live discussing 3 shows tonight, okay? So when you get done watching the Bel Air, please, go to the next show, which will be Snowball, okay? So let's see who's up in here. What's up, DeMarcus and Daria? How are y'all doing today? Thank y'all for coming through. Please also make sure we're doing a little cardio, a little exercising with the fingers, okay? Please make sure you're liking this video, subscribing. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, yes, please make sure we're in the chat having fun. If you're watching this on the replay, please, let's get down to comments and discuss. And as well, make sure your notification bells are on and checking my community tab because I'm always keeping you guys abreast of what's going on in the trap, okay? So we are discussing Bel Air, okay? Y'all see it. This was a lot for Carlton, okay? And I got a few people to politely cuss out because I was a little, upset. All right. But yes, we start off, Will, he just, concluded practice with his team. And Ty, he's not feeling Will, he's still feeling away. Will, he's trying to do his best to be a team player, if you will. But Ty is still giving him the smoke. And he was like, I'm still not trusting you, Will. So Will was like, Ty, we gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. We're like 1 game away from like the championship or the playoffs or what have you. And so Ty was like, all right, Will, you got 1 chance, okay? Biggie, give me 1 more chance. He just got 1 more chance, all right? So we're going to see how Will operates with this team, okay? Because, he already got the little AAU situation in the back of his mind, all right? So, Mrs. Basson, okay? Mrs. Basson don't want no issues because she trying to move on up to the east side, okay? She don't want no problems with the higher ups in the board because apparently there's some new position that's open, okay? And she apparently probably applied for it. So therefore, since she's like the advisor to the BSU, she was like, there, Carlton, I'm going to need you to call off this whole protest situation because it's not a good look, okay? I think at this time, Miss Basson, she's trying to play the game and she is not trying to get caught up in the situation because, yes, her job is possibly on the line, okay? Really the future job or probably the current job as well because you know how they be doing us. We already see Miss Hughes is over there on Indeed.com trying to find her another job, all right? So she also lets Carlton know like, hey, bruh, I'm not the only one invested in this situation, okay? You are, up for the little prestigious award for the school, okay? You're already, class president. You got all these accolades. So you got to think about it, bro. If you go through with this protest, if you will, it's not going to look good, okay? And of course, we know Carlton is obsessed with Princeton and his record. So he's a little stressed out, all right? And so, Will comes in and he was like, bro, like, what's up? What Miss Hughes talking about me getting on board? He was like, well, she was just saying, it may not be cute or whatever to be protesting. Will was like, bruh, we cannot worry about what she has going on. We got to go ahead and show this school what's popping. And you got to think on Ashley, okay? Ashley already is feeling guilty. Like, you want to let her down. He was like, all right, Will, you're right. So they, proceed, of course, with the protest. But Carlton, he's definitely like thinking like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Okay. So Carlton is a little stressed out. And we start seeing, him unravel as time progresses. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the mansion, they rallying the troops. Okay. They got the students over there getting signs together. Just trying to get this situation. I'm like, ooh, like we want everybody at our house. I mean, I understand most of them people rich, but I don't do well. Like, can we go to the pool house? Like, why are you all up in my real living room? Okay. And then Will proceeds to tell the people, like, hey, we got plenty of pasta, what have you, pizza, help yourself to the fridge. I was like, see, that's where you're going wrong, Willie from Philly. Okay. We don't do that. Okay. I understand we rich, but I don't need all these people I barely know up in my Frigidaire. Okay, like that's a little too invasive for my liking. Okay, y'all ain't got no cooler or something. Like, what are we doing here? But all right, Will, you just moved back in. You already telling the folk to help themselves in the fridge. All right. Sorry, you guys. One moment. So, yes, Miss Ashley over there, she telling the people what to do because of course she's kind of spearheading this situation. She's doing good, she's over there like telling people, oh no, you do that, you do that. I'm like, all right, Ashley, are we gonna be like a future CEO up in here? Let me know. All right. Meanwhile, Viv is trying to, entice your girl Hillary to be her assistant. And she was like, girl, the way my schedule is looking, I ain't got time. I don't have the bandwidth to be your little assistant, okay? But here's Lisa, like, ask her. And so, of course, Lisa, she is happy about it. We already know Lisa lost her mom. She probably still got that trifling behind stepmama at the house. So she needs a strong Black influence in her life, okay? A motherly, person, if you will, because we already know that stepmama is trash, all right? So we see, Hillary is also asking her mother about how she's feeling about, the big reveal with Jazz. And she was like, what you talking about? I don't feel nothing about Jazz. Like, he cool. She was like, all right, mom, keep it real. What dad had to say. And she was like, I don't want to get in the middle of it. Like, that's between y'all. She was like, well, y'all not used to being like so out of my love life. Remember LaMarcus? Yeah, y'all wanted me to marry him. So I'm like, we need to find out more about this LaMarcus. I believe we did see a preview of LaMarcus. He was like some NFL player or prospect or what have you. So yeah, that's kind of a far cry for good old Jazz, but we're gonna have to see. And I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, Hillary isn't as trash as we possibly think she is. Well, I don't think she's trash, but I just don't appreciate the way she kind of playing with Jazz a little bit. Okay. Hey, Big Wolf, how are you? Thank you. I appreciate it. I try. But I'm wondering if the whole situation with LaMarcus is kind of scored, and left a bad taste in Hillary's mouth. So that's probably why she's trying to tread lightly with Jazz. Because this whole I'm an influencer, I just can't be public with my, relationship. Like, I get it because there's people that do that, but I'm like, girl, like I said, Riri over there with ASAP Rocky, like, there's no reason for you to be hiding Jazz. Like, calm down, girl. So we're going to have to see. I'm really interested. And I want a little more layer out of Hillary. Even though we didn't get too deep with the original Hillary, I want more depth from Hillary in this series. We see Ashley, she's dealing with certain things. Carlton is definitely proving himself having the most complex and deepest storyline out of the children. So I definitely want a little more depth out of Hillary. Because I just want to see what's going on. Let's peel back them layers, please and thank you. All right. Oh Lord. So we got Drew over there hitting on Lisa, and of course Willie from Philly is not feeling it. And I'm like, see, this is always how it goes. Okay, you over there trying to play it off, and you're gonna have this boy scoop your boo right from underneath you, okay? But he's trying to play it cool. But of course, I think Lisa says like, "Oh, this get him kind of jealous." So I'm wondering if Lisa's gonna possibly, give Drew some play to kind of, make Will jealous, because Ty already said like, "Hey, Drew has been trying to holler at Lisa since like second grade. Like, she never tried to give him no chance, but now she's available. She may, give him, a little chance." But Will, I don't know. This whole Lisa situation, I don't know about it. I know we got Jackie over there in the sideline. I don't think Jackie's like a beautiful girl. I just don't think that's a lot of a mess going on with her being Doc's niece. And clearly I feel like Jackie may like Will, but definitely him liking her is more of an opportunist situation. But he may grow to, start feeling Jackie. We gonna see. But yes, I don't know. Meanwhile, we have Carlton over here, child, with Yasmin. All right. And Yasmin was like, yeah, Carlton, the letter idea was cute, but I think we need to amp this up. We need to for you to write a speech. He was like, why? Why me? Like, hold up now, pump your brakes. Y'all already using my house, eating all my food. Like, what else do y'all want? Like, insert Tyrese meme. Like, what more do you want from me? Like, girl. So she was like, well, they would expect that from me, but you, that would like throw a little curveball. He's like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the, poster child for the Negro up in here, okay? Because he was like, yeah, I was just the Clarence Thomas of the black the Black Student Union last week, okay? So y'all trying to play me out and use me. I see what y'all doing. She was like, well, if you had to put it like that, bro. But I was like, okay. So they was about to get all close and intimate and what have you. And of course, Hillary comes in and blocks the whole situation, throws the mood off. So they didn't really get the smoochies in, but they probably have developed their little situation. I don't know. Because what happens with the old situation with the school and the protests, it might have thrown your girl Yasmin off of, good old Carlton. Hey, Samara, thank you for coming through. Hope you're doing wonderful this Saturday. So Ashley invites Mrs. Hughes, making things a little awkward, okay? And of course, the parents ain't know nothing about it, okay? They was a little shocked. And so she's giving this whole, inspirational speech. And of course, the parents was like, girl, don't be looking for too much out of us now. I'm just saying. So we have the father, Phil, he talks to Vivian, and she was like, I pretty much talked and got some insight from Miss Hughes, and apparently, yeah, she effed up. Long story short, like she, was promised, or there were talks to change the curriculum in the school. The school was pretty much talking real short and slow. Okay, so she decided to take matters into her own hands. All right, and she decided to implement her own little situation, and she was told previous and numerous times to stop that ish, okay? And what she did not do was stop that ish. Therefore, she, got caught up. I mean, I kind of feel like if Miss Hughes was, not filled with the melanin, maybe she would have been like had a harsher sentence, but repercussion. But it's hard to say because she's been warned numerous times. So this is a situation where did she truly get fired for low-key like insubordination, or was it truly a race thing? Like, let me know in the chat and in the comments what y'all think about the Miss Hughes situation. Because they was supposed to change that curriculum to pretty much broaden the kids' horizons. And that is necessary because we already see Ashley dealing with a whole little Karen Jr. who thinks things supposed to go her way. And we already see how these Karens be out in these streets, okay? They was not really properly educated on other cultures, i.e., Black cultures, and how we was actually royalty, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, okay? But since they are not educated on our true history, they pretty much treat us like we're second-class citizens, and that's not it. That's not what we doing over here, okay? Y'all over there communicating, thank you. I appreciate y'all just being so cute and nice to each other. All right. So next morning is protest day. So Ashley was like, we just got a text from the school, and the middle schoolers cannot participate up in this protest situation. And so, your boy Carlton was like, that's all right, Ash. I'm going to put a little sign by your door. It's cool. She was upset. She was like, dang, I want to be able to see this through. Because, she low-key was the one who kind of spearheaded this. Not really, but, she was a pivotal piece of it. And, she was a little upset. So I'm like, okay, Carlton, at this point, the layers that started a little bit of their unraveling, just a tad bit, and Will peeps it. He looks at Carlton because earlier, previously that night before, Uncle Phil approached Will and was like, hey, I don't try to be up all in Carlton's business, but he just decreased the dosage of his anxiety medicine. So I need for you to just peep him, Look out for him. Let me know if you notice any changes. Like, I really need you to kind of be my second set of eyes. And he was like, all right, cool. I got you. I'm going to get into Will a little later because he pissed me off, okay? Asa Mary said Will is a lip annoying, but I like the show so far. Yes, I caught myself thinking that too. I was like, in the original show, Will did not annoy me at all, but of course that was more of a comedy. But Will is pretty much getting on my nerves. Like, I don't know, he's getting on my nerves probably more than any other character. I understand we see him more than any other character, but I was like, I didn't think Will would like frustrate me like this. I'm like, you just arrogant, just, oh my God, he just so many things. But I guess that's a testament to the writing and the actor in the show. Because when they, evoke some sort of emotion, whether negative or positive, that's a good thing. And that means that they're doing their job on some level. Okay. So they get to school and everybody's all gathered around. So apparently what's going on with the middle school has also been, emulated and, brought over to the high school. Okay. The students have been told if they participate in this protest, they're not only going to be suspended, but those extracurricular activities, nada. Okay. And of course, every student that we're familiar with is a part of some sort of team. Carlton, he's over there. Laura, I was about to say backgammon. I believe it's lacrosse. Will, of course, he plays basketball. Lisa's on the swim team. Drew's on the he's on a track team, and we also have Ty. He's also on the basketball team. So everybody was like, hold up now. Suspended from school, that was already a little too spicy. But y'all talking about taking away our sports? Like, they was like, I don't know, but we still down. We brandy all the way up in here. Like, we chilling like villains, okay? And of course, they checking their Palm Pilots. All right, swim team still down, football team still down. So it seems like everybody's still on board, but you can see Carlton is over there stressed out. We see over there Miss Basson. She over there in his, brain or what have you, because he's like, dang, like, I'm in this predicament where I'm trying to do the righteous thing, you know what I'm saying, and protest for what he believes is right. But at the same time, he has to think about himself and his future and the repercussions that will come from this protest. So I was feeling low-key bad for Carlton. I'm just like, oh, you need a good old church grandma hug up in here, okay? And some soul food, just like, he just needed a lot. And I really wanted to be there for Carlton because Will was not helping, okay? Will was adding so much pressure to Carlton. And I'm like, did you not remember what the hell Uncle Phil told you 12 hours ago? Look out for the boy. You already know he weeding off the meds. But Will just being arrogant and low-key ignorant sometimes. I don't think he don't really see past his own drive. And I'm gonna need him to do a little better because we see that he does have some awareness to where I gotta check on Carlton. Like when they was in the club and Carlton, had a little Carlton sandwich with the 2 honey dips. Will was like, are you okay? Are we good? So why now are you not really taking accountability and like, hey, I need to look out for my cousin? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. What's up, Brillo? Thank you for coming through. And just let y'all know, he's definitely going to be on a later live with BMF. So stay tuned for that at 8 o'clock. All right. Yes, Will is definitely a spoiled brat. Like, he belongs right there in Bel Air because this here, no. Willie from Philly, no, that's no more. Like, your Hort is right there in Bel Air. You was just as privileged and entitled as you want to be. You definitely not giving me no sense of like Beanie Siegel or nothing up in there. Okay, like you don't really. No, you definitely where you supposed to be right now, Will. I appreciate that. Please make sure y'all liking this video when y'all coming through. All right. So of course, Carlton, he over there stuck like Chuck. Okay. So another person that got on my nerves, low key, this episode, Hillary, she has this whole situation, with the influencer house, trying to, get some, publicity or what have you. So there's a little deal that she's trying to conjure up, okay? And, there's a little drink, Simply Spiked, all right? And, of course, the person that she's communicating with, trying to get this deal, signed, sealed, and delivered, okay? It's like, okay, well, we have this drink. I would love Ivy to be a part of this because she has 10 million other followers. I'm like, dang, Ivy, you kicking it like that. 10 million other followers. No wonder you had enough bread to, pretty much buy this house out. Because I was like, ooh, Ivy, what that account looking like? How many commas you got up in there? You effing up them commas? Shout out to Future. I'm not mad at you, girl. So of course, Hillary was like, yes, we can get the deal done. She'll be on board. I'm like, you dodo idiot. Like, what are we doing? We already know we got H2 Ivy that she's trying to promote. This is a clear conflict of interest. This does not make any sense whatsoever for Ivy to agree for the situation. Like, this is silly. Like, what are we doing here, Hillary? Like, Hillary has been proven to be smart. This Hillary, okay? The Coco Jones Hillary, Hillary the second, okay? New and approved Hillary. She don't seem like a ditzy bird like the old Hillary, okay? Shout out to Karen Parson. You still did your thing, girl. But this right here got me rethinking, like, is she really smart? Are we giving her too much credit? Because this clearly does not make sense. Like, what are we doing here? Okay. Yes, we about to get into that. We about to get into that because I'm like, oh, what's going on here? So we see good old Jeffrey. Jeffrey keep it 10 toes down to the ground. He over there in Phil's office space, okay? And he's trying to log in to his laptop. Of course, access denied, access denied, access denied. And then, of course, thank God. Well, not really thank God, because it would have been very great for, Phil just to bust up in there and not give no type of warning, okay? But of course, this is TV. So he hears Phil on the phone. All right, bye, talk to you later. So he go, inside the office. And of course, just like TV magic, Jeffrey is on the side of the office, away from the desk, sipping some, probably some black coffee, spiked black coffee, if you will, and look at that, some files talking about, yeah, I'm just trying to get abreast and updated on what's going on here. So, Phil was like, oh, I ain't mean to, startle you, what have you. We just had a few, cancel meetings, so that's why I'm back here. So apparently Jeffrey thought Uncle Phil was going to be at the house. So I got my eye on you, number one. Okay, so not only are you over here sneaking in this man's stuff, you getting gifts, okay? He was like, all right, it's cool, Jeffrey. I'm glad you're here because I got a little gift for you. I know it's not your birthday, but here you go. So he gives him some, cigars. I'm pretty sure it was hella expensive, okay? And so he was like, you shouldn't have done this. I was like, yeah, because you're guilty of something. What are we doing here? Like, Jeffrey, like, don't break my heart, Jeffrey. Like, don't do this, okay? You like one of the most gangsters people on TV right now. So I just really hope, and I just don't want to get disappointed, okay? I don't have time for the heartbreak, all right? So he leaves, all right? And Uncle Phil, he opens up his laptop. He ain't see nothing crazy. But then, he got this little ponderous, like, look on his face. Like, on the bottom right, I have this little photo here. And he's like, So I'm hoping that's a look of, ooh, I got to watch out for Jeffrey. I hope Uncle Phil can definitely sniff out any foulness that's going on, because I'm nervous. Okay, you're a whole lawyer, Uncle Phil, so you can peep out a liar. So I'm gonna need you to stay on your toes, okay? But he also, before Jeffrey leaves, he gives him a little assignment. Okay, he was like, yeah, James Lewis from the firm, yeah, peep him, do some research on him because something ain't right about him. I'm like, yeah, we need to peep him. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna need you to hire somebody else, Uncle Phil, to do background on your boy Jeffrey. Like, we need to investigate the investigator, because at this point, I'm a little nervous. I don't have time. I mean, it would be kind of spicy, just to have that extra bit of drama. But no, I don't want that. Like, come on, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. It's a good help is hard to find. Good friends and family is hard to find. So Jeffrey, if you let us down, like, I'm gonna have some serious beef with you, bro. Like, for real, for real. I don't like that. Big Wolfie, you say you think Jeffrey is an alphabet boy at Brillo. Ooh. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting if he is. And you know what? That can further that. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching, but we know he has an arrangement, if you will, regarding his son. All right. So, and they didn't really specify, and I need to rewatch the original episode from the original show. I don't know, how tight they're going to base this off, and I can't exactly remember the arrangement. I forgot how his son. Now I can't think of his name right now. Frederick. I can't remember what the exact issue was, and Frederick, he was trifling. Okay, he was over there stealing from the man. Okay, but I'm like, did you have an arrangement? Because you possibly part of the CIA or something? Like, what's going on? Like Jeffrey, from my understanding, he's Caribbean, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think about Jeffrey? Is he an op, or I don't know. I really can't figure it out. Like, why would y'all show this? Like, he's not trying to be in this man's laptop and figure out what he wants for his birthday. Like, is something possibly malicious going on? Like, what is he trying to find? Now I really got to be paying really hard attention on good old Jeffrey. Like, is he wanting to have some dirt just in case, he may get fired again? Like, I don't know. I don't know, but Jesus, I don't know what's going on. So we meet with the dean, all right? And so he was like, I understand y'all over here want to be power to the people, okay? But it ain't gonna look good, okay? So how about we have a little compromise, like, can we, just talk about some things, all right? And, of course we got Miss Basson over there. And I'm like, Miss Basson, you just giving me like cornery vibes, and I'm not feeling you, okay? You thought I was feeling you? No. Big Wolf, you said maybe they would show Ashley overhearing G on the phone talking about Uncle Phil. That would be fire, okay? Because Ashley don't play. The babies normally don't play, and the girls don't normally play about their daddies, okay? So that would be cool, because I feel like that would be more interesting than the other kids finding something out. And if that does happen, auntie and uncle, I'm gonna need y'all to really hear Ashley out, because sometimes they be real dismissive of the kids on these TV shows. They haven't shown that on here, so I just need y'all to stay true to the game and make sure y'all listen to good old Ashley if she has some tea on good old Jeffrey. All right. So the compromise is the faculty, the board, what have you, will really take a strong look at the curriculum. Okay. And they will also review the policies that got Miss Hughes fired. Okay. In exchange, the kids cannot protest with signage. They can't really talk or anything, have any speeches. Okay. And no chance of nothing. Like, they got to be pretty much silent. So it's a whole silent protest that we low-key got to agree to. And so everybody was like, all right, we cool with that, because we need to stay in our school and we need to have our sports, okay? So Will over there got his hands up. He the only one that is opposing in a situation. And I'm like, well, where is this coming from? Where is all this rebellion coming from? Like, you got a good thing going. Like, why are you coming to this whole new city and just shaking things more than what they already are? You got the whole school up in the tizzy. And for what? Okay? Like, for real, like, you don't have no, aspects of trying to be in politics or anything. Like, what are we doing here? What are you trying to prove? Like, you're doing too much, okay? You always did too much. You're doing too much now because what you've been doing before. That's why you over here in the Bel Air, because you was over there doing too much on the courts. I mean, yeah, you were saving your friend, but you was also doing too much. It was no darn way you didn't need to be out there, okay? But I'm kind of I won't say I'm over Will, but I'm aggravated as hell with Will. I don't know. I'm just not feeling him. Like, I don't know. He need to redeem himself, all right? So Carlton was like, all right, like, guys, that we gonna go ahead and just go ahead and do it. There's like, you could tell he's starting to get stressed out now. He's starting to get stressed out. He was like, Will, like, what's the problem? Like, I think this is a decent compromise. Will was like, no, this is not good enough. Okay. And I'm like, Jesus. So Hillary and Ivy, they kind of meet up. Ivy was late to a meeting to discuss this whole brand situation because Hillary popped up at her, while she was at work, okay, trying to make more coinage, all right? And of course, Ivy was not really trying to entertain the situation. So she was late to this meeting, and Hillary was like, girl, like, what are we doing here? Like, we supposed to really just consider this deal. Like, it's kind of important that you're part of this. And this is the international company. Like, girl, this brand is worldwide. And she was like, don't nobody really know about your H2 Ivy, girl. Like, I was like, see, that's trifling. That's trifling. One, we need to be supporting the small biz naives. Okay, shout out to Little Scrappy. What are we doing, Hillary? And you low-key playing her. Like, I understand she been, kind of one-upping you thus far, but that ain't cute. Like, I didn't like that, okay? And of course, Ivy was like, girl, you don't know that. Like, people do know my brain. Like, what are we doing? Like, I was so annoyed because I'm like, Hillary, like, this is not smart. You expect this girl to support a brand she has really no connection to for the sake of the house. But here she has this baby of hers that she's creating from the ground up. Okay. And you expect her to ditch her baby for something she don't even know about like that. Like, I mean, she knows the company, but no, like, I was really pissed off. And I'm like, Hillary, I understand you trying to be manager, but I don't know. I need more depth out of her. Like, she's really giving me like low-key old Hillary vibes. Like, the brain cells, they're shooting a little weird. Like, they're not, they're not communicating. All right. Hey, the Soul Firm Entertainment, he said Will is definitely doing too much and he needs to settle down. Will of all people put too much stress on Carlton knowing he has anxiety. Yes, I was so annoyed. So annoyed. I'm about to get a little more deeper into that because I was aggravated. You also said Hillary is doing the most too. She needs to just get her dad to buy her own influencer house. It's not going to work out her favor. Yeah, she may be getting kicked out. She may actually have a little pink or red or whatever color they put these days to evict people. She gonna have some on her bedroom door if she keep playing around. Because you're doing way too much, girl. Like, what? What? And I think part of Hillary's problem is, one, she never really had to work too hard for anything because she is privileged. But I think she's kind of, I don't know, it's the title thing. Like, we're partners. I'm the manager. Like, I understand you try to work and make things happen, but you're going about it the wrong way, girl. Like, you're not going to make any friends this way. Like, I don't know. I won't be surprised if she's staying over there with Jazz next week. Okay, Will done moved out, and Ashley, you go to Hillary is moving in, unless you go back into that pool house. I don't know. What up, Mr. Jones? Thank you for coming through. Big Wolf Status said, I think Jazz gonna creep with Ivy or Hillary may step out on. Ooh, child. Ooh. I mean, if she keep playing Jazz, I mean, he would need to. I would prefer for him to communicate, like, hey, officially break up because I don't deal with the cheating stuff. I don't like that. Okay, but that would be spicy because we know Ivy was definitely feeling Jazz. I mean, they are the same height, I think, right? So that may work out. Yeah. Hey, Monique 69 Ways Johnson, how are you? So Hillary used to things going her way due to her daddy. Exactly. Like, she really is not doing well with the conflict at all. Like, she's definitely getting on my nerves. She's probably number 2 on my list after Will. Like, these kids are doing too much. And Carlton's actually low-key probably my favorite. Like, who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Oh gosh. All right, y'all. So it's 10:59. Everybody over there looking at that clock because 11 o'clock is the time, okay? We are supposed to be up here protesting, all right? We got Carlton over there. No, his heart beeping. Will, he's like, all right, I'm ready to go. Ashley, she over there just stuck, not paying attention to whatever the teacher's talking about because she mad she can't join in, all right? So we over there, everybody started walking out. Of course, Carlton, he heads everything. So he was like, all right, cool. So he gets on the phone, he goes live and pretty much, state his case about Miss Hughes and why they're walking out or what have you. And so he was like, I think that was good. Like, come on, let's go back to the 4th period. Let's go ahead and get this trigonometry going on. And it was like, nah, bruh. Yeah, that was whack, okay? Drew said, that was boring AF. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this ain't what we do. We supposed to get it popping up here. So, of course, Lisa comes in the mix, okay? And she was like, Carlton, like, come on, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? And then we also got Yasmin. She was like, all right, I think we should just still do the speech. Now go up there, go on the table, do this speech. If they drag you out, we got you, bro. I said, what? If they drag me, I'm like, if you that bad about it, Yasmin, I'm gonna need your tail to get up there since you over there trying to be like on some YOLO. It's like, come on, what are we doing? So I was hella annoyed, but I was most annoyed with Lisa. Lisa, you know what this man struggles. You've been around Carlton for how many years now and know what he's been through. You can't detect the anxiety, like you don't see the signs, the physical signs, just being aware, like, dang, you told Will the first 5 minutes of this episode, all right, I don't know, if this is too much for Carlton, like we gotta pace ourselves, like where did that go? Where did that go? You forgot? Like what? It pissed me off. I'm like, you have no awareness. What are we doing? And to add insult to injury, we got old Miss Basson over there just peeping like, all right, don't mess it up for me. Don't mess it up for me. I already done shot for my new car for this new position. Don't play with me, Carlton. Don't play with me. And I'm like, oh, poor Carlton. Like, I just want to give him a little hug. Brother, you all right. I don't care nothing about Carlton. I'm like, y'all just as trifling as y'all want to be. They got this man going through all this stress. Look at this man. Like, he just over there he about to hug a damn tree to get some peace because these folks over there done lost their mind talking about they drag you or they pick you up and take you. Oh, it's okay. We got you. Like, what? What? Y'all want me to be about it for what? I'm trying to get into Princeton, bro. Like, nah, y'all tripping. Got me effed up. Like, I was so disappointed, okay? Even Will over there, like, Carlton, what's wrong? What do you got? Will, you done seen this man smoke 50-11 lines last season. Uncle Phil done told you what's going on. Lisa done told you what's going on, even though she forgot, apparently. And you over there pressuring this man, but eventually he's like, all right, I got you, cuz. I got you. I'm like, all right, do something, Will, because you over there stressing this little boy out. God damn. Yes, you are so facts, Mr. Sorry. I said Mr. Soul Firm Entertainment. Miss Bassett ain't ish, okay? She ain't ish. I can't stand her. Oh, Lord. Hey, Monica M. Yes, that makes sense, especially since she know Carlton. Yes, I'm like, what are we doing? Y'all giving so much stress to this man for Miss Hughes, who wasn't even following the rules in the first damn place. Don't get me wrong. I'm for the cause, okay? I'm for the people. But you low-key made your bed, Miss Hughes. I ain't gonna lie. But nobody would have known until little Karen Jr. was snitching on you. So I want to fight the power of Mrs. Hughes. But I don't know. Like, let me know in the chat. Put a one in the chat if y'all will go back to an employer who fired you. Regardless, I know it depends because, if if it was your fault or not. But I don't know. Like, I would feel away. Like, knock on wood, I ain't never been fired before. So I don't know how that feels. But I don't know. I'm good. I'll go over there to Crenshaw where they appreciate me. Okay, where they appreciate me over there at Crenshaw. I'm just saying. The pay ain't gonna be right. Miss Hughes, I don't know. I feel like her car too expensive to be over there in Crenshaw parking lot. But y'all know what I mean. I'm sure there's another prestigious school somewhere. All right. Daria, you said Carlton baked straight up his pumps. Child. Oh, Lord, that man stressed out. Like, it was stressing me out. Like, I deal with anxiety. So I already know how he feeling. Like, I'm stressed out. I ain't never had to do no mess I did in school. All I want to do is go to class and go home. I didn't even do no extracurricular activities in high school. I didn't do all that to college because I wanted to take my behind in those classes, okay, and take my behind home. Okay? That was enough for me. But y'all got this man, student class president, heading to BSU in the whole protest. You got everybody counting on him because Miss Hughes over there got a Karen Jr. on her hip. No, that's too much. too darn much. Monica M, you said I've never been fired either, but I don't think I could go back. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Even if I ever quit a job, would I go back? I don't even know. Because I've quit, of course. I quit before, but I don't know if I'll ever go. I don't know. Burley said, that's what I said. She out of her job because she wanted to. She should have stayed there and helped those kids. Yeah. Monica M, you said she should have given her books on a low, especially after she got in trouble first. Exactly. You over there just real blatant about being, just all prideful and keen to Ashley. Like, oh, I'm going to give you extra credit, baby girl. Like, wait, come on, wait till everybody leave, door closed. I don't know, meet me in a janitor closet, something. Okay? Like, we got to figure something out. I don't know. I'm going to need y'all to be a little more sneaky if y'all going to be breaking rules up in there, okay? And it seemed like Ashley, I think she was kind of giving everybody like stuff that's outside of the curriculum, but Ashley was getting, books and what have you. But yeah, Miss Hughes, I'm just saying. Step up your game, baby girl. Thank you, BB. Thank you for coming through. Big Wolf, you said Will on top of the building like James Cagney seen from the top of the world. I want y'all opinion on that too. So, speaking of which, he said, I got you. So he over there just, running like Tariq, like he on campus or what have you. And, Carlton like, what's going on here? So we see Carlton, he's like, all right, see what this Negro guy in store, okay? So everybody looking up. And we see, Will, he go over there to the roof, okay? I don't know how you got access to the roof, but I guess you could figure it out. I'm just saying, I ain't never tried to venture no goddamn roof in no school I was attending, but hey, that's neither here nor there. This is television, okay? So we got this whole Black Teachers Matter sign. We over there, power to the people, everybody taking pictures, everything. Ashley, apparently, all these schools are in the same, land, so she could see what's going on. Meanwhile, her teacher over there, Ashley Banks, get in your seat. Ashley Banks like, nah, bro, we got Ish over there bad enough. I can't be out there. Let me have my piece. Let me have my 5 minutes. You see my cousin up there? Come on, stop tripping, cuz. Like, what are we doing here? You straight set tripping up in here. Why you playing hating? Come on. Let me have my thing. Let me do me. Ashley Banks, like, stop, like, chill, bro, chill. Your paycheck gonna be the same next Friday. It ain't gonna make no difference if I'm in my seat or not. Calm down, all right? Calm the F down, all right? So, Carlton, he kind of had this look. So I was a little confused. Like, it seemed, it may be a combination of things, but one, I feel like it's possibly a little frustration, like, dang, I wasn't able to really, go through with everything that I was called upon. One, I'm thinking like, okay, is he thinking like it's Will? Like, dang, this Negro done stole my shine again. That's supposed to be me up there. Or like, just, hey, is this gonna mess up my opportunities to go to Princeton and get these bougie ass awards? What y'all think was on Carlton's mind when he was like looking up there with old Willie from Philly, who really don't stand nothing too much to gain from this? I don't know. I gotta see more. I gotta see more out of Will. I'm just saying. Hey BB, you said I'm waiting for the season to end to binge watch it. Will Smith is my favorite. LOL. But other than that, this is the only 50 Cent. Other than that, okay, 50 Cent Productions. Okay. But yes, oh, good old Carlton, man. I'm just, I don't know. But that was pretty much the episode. What do y'all, do you have anything y'all want to else, Lord, want to else, child? Oof, Lord. Do you have anything else y'all want to discuss tonight regarding Bel Air before I go over to start talking about BMF? But of course, that'll be, you gotta have to click out this video when it ends and go to my BMF video. Because that may be a little more. I'm sorry, that's Snowfall. I'm talking about Snowfall next. The Soul Firm Entertainment said, I think it was more of him thinking that Will has messed up his chances for the Founders Award. Yeah, I was thinking I was one of the reasons too. Like, God damn, he over there just want to play sports over here. I'm trying to go over here in Princeton. All right. Dang. Willie from Philly. At it again. You said they all gonna get suspended and Carlton gonna blame Will. Yeah, child. I don't know. I mean, they did have a point stating, the school doesn't want that publicity of really just, suspending all of the black students because it wouldn't look that great. But the school, does kind of have a case saying, hey, we've offered compromises or what have you. So it's going to be interesting to see what really happens with the school because I don't know. I mean, I've been, your girl wasn't always an angel, okay? I done been suspended a few times, all right? And other than the first initial parent getting frustrated and mad at you, after that second day, you start speaking like little TV and what have you. So being suspended ain't really that bad sometimes. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna lie, I've been suspended at least 3 times. But sometimes it wasn't my fault. Some of the times it wasn't my fault. Oh, that 10-day suspension they put on your girl. Oh, that was. But see, that wasn't even my fault, low key. So I was chilling at the crib. Watching Jerry Springer with grandmoms. Like, it was fire. It was fire. That 10-day suspension was litty. Hey, Tracy Stevens, how are you? You said that thing may get suspended and not be able to play on the game, on a team. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility as well. Monica Emmy said, why are we acting like Carlton need this scholarship and his dad won't pull strings to get him in Princeton if his grades activities don't get in? That is facts. And I actually mentioned that in my review last episode with Will. Like, Will, I understand you probably on this fake independence situation, but low-key, if you really need to get into school, that Uncle Phil's gonna cut that check. Stop playing. Like, you acting like you in dire straits. Come on, Will. You got options, okay? Not saying you need to be just dependent on people to do things, but that man got your back. He's not going to have you over here and not going to school because you ain't got the funds. Come on. He's definitely a sucker. Will not playing it. What did I do? Well, one of the suspensions was a fight. Okay, I think I was 6th grade. The longest one was 10 days. Lord. I was I a senior? Was I a senior or a junior? Actually, I was a junior in high school. I was in South Carolina. And I had 2 main friends, okay? Tiffany was from Brooklyn, from Harlem. And Tasha Ray was from Jersey City. That didn't go well with the girls in South Carolina. Like, they hated our guts. Like, we was fly, we was swaggy. Like, we was the girls, okay? So they called us the 3 BI issues from New York. Like, that was the nickname they had for us. But it was really like a set of 6, 7 girls. And it really stemmed from a boy. Like, Tiffany had a boyfriend that one of the girls, they were all seniors. Now, we was juniors. Well, me and Tiffany was juniors. And Tasha Ray was like a sophomore. So it's really a thing that Tiffany had with one of the senior chicks. Okay, it was about a boy, and I don't know if he was really messing with the girl or not, but she always had a crush on him. Okay, so they beef. I inherited the beef. Okay, so I'm the type, like, I'm riding for you, like, you my girl, like, we riding. Okay, it was deep. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It was deep. Like, me and Tiffany, we had a little, we weren't skinny. We had a little weight on us. We had a little body, yada. All right. Tasha Ray, definitely slim chick, ain't really had no skin in the game. She was about it, but she was a tiny girl. Okay. So it was really 2.5 people against at least 6, 7 girls. Okay. So I don't know even all the details, how we coordinated this, but somehow we planned the fight. Okay. We planned a date to come to the school with our sweats on and get it popping. All right. So I arrived at the school with my sweats on and we was ready to get it popping. So we was, I believe, Hall D. It was a narrow hall, okay? And it was 3 of us on one side and about 6, 7 of them. And now, granted, we all from out of the city, okay? Well, it was in South Carolina. We all from up north, okay? We've been in the South a few years, okay? I don't know how sometimes when, New York chicks or Northern chicks, we just connect when we come to the South for some reason. I don't know. But These girls was born and raised in this South Carolina town, okay? So they got cousins on top of cousins, friends on top of friends that they knew since, you know, birth, okay? When out the birth canal, okay? So it was about 6, 7 of them, but we know it was truly probably 100 of them if they want to call in all the cousins, okay? I didn't really have peoples like that my age, okay? Tiffany didn't either. So we was really just out here straight thugging, okay? So we went over there and we was just, it was, you know how it was typical movie-ish, y'all. Us 2.5 on one side and 6, 7 of them on one side. So we not done. We not about to just go ahead and just come. You gonna have to come to us, okay? We're already outnumbered, okay? So next thing we see, it was like 3, 4. You know how them human resource officers, they don't really be real cops. They be like just tall, big dudes that just can swing a couple students around. Okay. So next thing we see, about 2 of those human resource people, not human resource, but you know, the little security cops, you know, they came through. And I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of funny now, but next thing I know, this man swung me on his shoulder. And I'm over there, like on top of his shoulder, like talking cash to me. Because I was pissed off at this point. I was aggravated. Like they hated me. They called me baby because like they said I didn't know how to. My mouth is real reckless, y'all. My mouth is real reckless out there in them streets, okay? And I was tired. I was tired. I didn't care no more. And we had to, all of our parents had to come to the school for this big meeting, this whole conference situation. It was a lot, but those 10 days went by kind of quick, but it was it wasn't cashy. I was ready, bro. Like I was ready. One thing, I wasn't about to come and approach you and y'all 8 deep. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Okay. Y'all come to me. It's really a short distance. So like y'all can only come, let's see, about 3, 4 feet, probably a foot's worth, a leg's distance before I have to touch you, because you're not about to get in foot distance from me and me just be chilling, okay? But see, you have to be smart when it comes to school. They always told you, make sure you don't hit first, okay? So that was my defense. Even though I still got suspended, that was my defense. So that's why I didn't get trouble at home, because I didn't really care about what the faculty and staff had to say. I had to worry about what mama's gonna say, okay? So long as I told her, and I don't think either way she would have cared, because my grandfather, he raised my unks and my mom to the mentality like, you ain't coming home and me finding out you got your behind whipped, because I'm gonna take you right back outside and we gonna handle it. It's like I came from that mentality, but I also wasn't dumb. All right. Oh, quick little story time, but it's funny because some of the girls, not all of them, but a couple of them, we've actually became like social media like cool and friends like years later. Um, just a couple of them, a few of them, I was like, I can't do it, girl. But you know, we grow up, we mature, okay. Let's see here, bro. You said I got suspended elementary for bringing what? I mean, you was like promoting health and safety, but Brella, what were we doing? You were trying to be a counselor? What was your defense? I would have had a fire defense. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, hey, the statistics of, you know, HIV and AIDS is real prevalent in my community. Therefore, I thought I would help facilitate the health and wellness of my fellow students. I would have bullish the hell out of that goddamn that situation. Y'all not about to get me. Big Wolf, you said you got suspended a lot of times. One was in middle school. I was selling candy out of my locker, and a girl got hit in the eye with a lemon. So that's what I'm talking about. He be taking one person to mess up the whole operation. God, oh, that's real random. Like, really, with a lemon head? And you ain't take that like a G? Like, did she have small eyes? Like, what's going on? I'm really trying to understand the logistics of what went on. I'm mad for you, bro. You was over there trying to be an entrepreneur. So that's what I'm saying. I was over here just protecting myself. I couldn't even help where I was from because I was swaggy, okay? I got suspended. Brillo got suspended because he's over there trying to promote health and sexual awareness. And you over there was trying to be an entrepreneur, big whoop status, and you got hemmed up. That's what I'm saying. Like, the system is rigged. Like, this is some BS. I'm getting mad all over again, okay? You said really got them from my uncle drawer. Passed them out. Oh, Lord. I wasn't playing, but you was in whole elementary. You wasn't no more. You was 12 and under. Like, bro, I mean, things happen, child. Cause People grow up fast. People grow up fast. Oh, Lord. But yes, y'all, thank you for tuning in for Bel Air. I appreciate y'all dropping by. Okay, let's see here. Monica M, you said I grew up. You better not let someone hit you and didn't fight back. I had to fight for me and my older sister. Dang, and your older sister. Whew, child. Brilla, you said I didn't even know what they were for real. Come on, Brilla, stop playing. You ain't got a lie to me. You ain't got the lie, Craig. You ain't got the lie. Well, it depends on what grade you were in. How old were you? Because when I'm thinking like elementary, I'm thinking 4th, 5th grade. If you talking about 1st, 2nd, then I can see it. I can see like, oh, look at these colorful balloons. Like, what are we doing here? I tried to blow them up, but they're a little salty. Like, what's going on here? Not that I know how they taste, y'all. That's neither here nor there. But yes, I'm glad that I'm at the age where I'm grown. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for the fighting, okay? I don't put myself in positions where I would have to be fighting people, but I'm just saying. Whew, those are stressful times. Okay? I even fought a boy once, and I was in private school, child. I fought him twice in private school, and he was a good old healthy, chunky son. I think his name was Tariq or something like that. I was battered, and I only spent 1 year in private school. My behavior was worse in the private school than the public school. See, if I was my mom, I would have low-key been pissed off because I'm over here paying bread for you to get a higher education. You over here acting, but I was defending myself each time, like. Okay, low 3rd grade. Okay, I can see it. Big Wolfie said, yeah, the teacher asked where I got the candy from, and they all pointed to me. The whole class bitch. I would have definitely been on my but on my Denzel is like, y'all really snitching for real? I would have been like, all right, y'all ain't getting none candy out of me. I definitely would have been on my. Oh my God.
Motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Yay! You think you can do this to me?
I would have been handing speeches like that right there in the classroom. Like, what y'all for real? Oh, Raheem, you don't remember the Reese's I got you on discount, bro? You ain't even pay me back all the way. Oh, Keisha, you playing. I'm over there getting you Tahitian treat and York peppermint patties. Oh, okay. You know they ain't cheap. Like, I would rat out everybody. Y'all want to rat on me? I'm telling all y'all business. That would have pissed me off. Not the whole class snitch. Oh, man. Oh, God, I cannot. But y'all, the hour's about to come up. Okay, it's 7:01. So please like this video, and then in like 2 minutes or less, meet me at the snowfall, and we gonna talk about snowfall. Y'all know that's my favorite show. I don't know why I'm doing the Cabbage Patch, because I love snowfall so much. But y'all, please make sure y'all do all the things, and I will see y'all in like 1 minute. Okay, toodles.